Sterling Archer is not your average secret agent. He drinks too much, listens too little, and somehow, despite all odds, he's still breathing. From deadly shootouts to exploding helicopters, this man has flirted with death more times than we can count. But today, we're narrowing it down. Let's count down the top 10 times Sterling Archer should have absolutely died, but somehow didn't. Counting down to number 10, and we're starting with what might seem like the last deadly encounter on our list, until you realize getting knocked unconscious by someone high on cocaine is basically a death sentence. Pam Puy, already a formidable force of nature, gets her hands on enough cocaine to fuel a small country. When Archer tries to stop her cocaine-eating rampage, she grabs his head and smashes it against a tile wall with the force of a freight train. The result made Archer unconscious, bleeding from his head, and probably concussed. Head injuries are sneaky killers. 1 minute you're fine, and the next you're suffering from a brain hemorrhage. At number 9, we're literally crash landing into one of Archer's most physics-defying survival stories. After liberating a space station only to get captured by the very pirates they were trying to stop, Archer and crew find themselves hurtling toward Earth in a damaged shuttle. Barry Dillon shows up at the last second for some good old-fashioned revenge. Cyril's flight simulator skills are the only thing keeping them alive, but Archer's ego kicks in. He decides he can land the shuttle better and takes control, immediately causing them to crash. Shuttle crashes are typically 100% fatal. The speeds involved, the impact forces, everything about this situation screams game over. Coming in at number 8, we witness what happens when you piss off Lana Kane to the point where she'd rather crash her car than listen to you. After surviving a worldwide burn notice, every spy agency on Earth wants you dead. Archer manages to anger Lana so much that she deliberately crashes her car. The result? Archer goes flying through the windshield and ends up mangled on the hood like a broken action figure. When you're ejected from a vehicle, you're traveling at whatever speed the car was going. Your body becomes a projectile, and the impact is devastating. People die from being ejected at much lower speeds. At number 7, things get messy when love makes Archer do something stupid. Shocking, I know. While on a mission to deal with a coyote at the US-Mexico border, Archer abandons his assignment the moment he sees Mercedes Moreno. Instead of completing his mission, he's driving her station wagon across Texas. That's when 2 Border Patrol agents decide to end the party by shooting him twice in the back. Back wounds are particularly nasty because they can puncture vital organs. Archer keeps coughing up blood, a classic sign of internal bleeding, while casually swigging tequila straight from the bottle. The unlicensed veterinarian who patches him up can't believe he's still alive. Sliding into number 6, we have Archer's encounter with what could have been the most explosive way to go out in style. When a bomb threat jeopardizes the maiden voyage of the luxury airship Excelsior, Archer and the team find themselves in a race against time. Picture the Hindenburg disaster, but with more incompetence. Airships are basically giant balloons filled with flammable gas, and adding a bomb to that equation is like playing Russian roulette with a rocket launcher. If that bomb had gone off, it wouldn't have just killed everyone on board, it would have vaporized them. The fact that Archer survives this particular death trap while maintaining his usual level of sarcasm is a testament to his supernatural luck. At number 5, we learn why you should never trust the new guy, especially when he's trying to increase workplace diversity violently. Agent Conway Stern seems like a decent addition to the team until he literally stabs Archer in the back while they're on a mission to steal the Whisper Drive. Just when Archer thinks he's about to be ambushed by a Cuban hit squad, Conway saves his life, only to immediately try to end it himself with a blade to the back. A stab wound to the back can puncture your lungs, causing them to collapse and fill with blood. Archer's lungs are literally filling with blood, and he's still making Danger Zone references. That's not just tough. That's medically impossible. Lana saves him with quick thinking and saran wrap. At number 4, we face the one enemy that can't be shot, stabbed, or blown up. Cancer. When Archer tests positive for cancer, it's the real deal. The cancer spreads to his lymph nodes, which in medical terms means you're pretty much screwed. Lymph node involvement typically indicates advanced cancer, and survival rates drop dramatically. Add in counterfeit chemotherapy drugs, and you've got a recipe for disaster. The physical toll of chemotherapy is brutal. Your immune system crashes, you lose weight, and your body starts shutting down. But Archer? He's still going on rampages and maintaining his usual attitude. The fact that he survives both the cancer and fake treatment is medically miraculous. Crashing into number 3, we have the moment where Archer's own mother turns him into target practice. After being kidnapped and fitted with a mind control device, Archer is programmed to assassinate his mother. When the plan goes sideways and he shows up at her door with a cleaver, Mallory's solution is simple. Shoot him 6 times in the chest. Not once, not twice, 6 times. All in the 10 ring. 6 bullets to the chest means multiple punctured lungs, potential heart damage, massive blood loss, and shock. 1 bullet to the chest can kill you. 6 bullets should turn you into Swiss cheese. The fact that Archer is conscious enough to compliment his mother's grouping while bleeding out is beyond ridiculous. At number 2, we witness Archer's most prolonged dance with death, literally drowning in the depths of the ocean. During a mission to liberate an underwater sea lab, Archer's incompetence with modified weapons leads to disaster. He accidentally shoots a hole in the outer wall, and the lab starts flooding. With only 3 sets of scuba gear and 4 people, Archer draws the short straw and ends up being dragged underwater by Lana. Drowning is one of the worst ways to die. Your lungs fill with water, you panic, and your body goes into shock. The fact that Archer survives being underwater long enough to reach a submarine is incredible. But what's even more insane is that he's revived by a defibrillator. Defibrillators don't work on drowned people. They work on people with heart problems. And finally, at number 1, we have the closest Archer has ever come to meeting his maker, a Cobra bite that should have been his final curtain call. While relieving himself in what he thought was a safe spot, Archer gets bitten by a Cobra. Cobra venom is a neurotoxin that shuts down your nervous system, paralyzes your muscles, and stops your breathing. As the venom courses through his veins, Archer's condition deteriorates rapidly, and he's treated to a fever dream tour of his past. The fact that Archer survives long enough for anyone to find antivenom is medically impossible. Cobra bites can kill within hours, and the symptoms he experiences, hallucinations, paralysis, and respiratory distress, are typically signs that you're in your final moments. When he's finally revived, is he grateful? Of course not. He's irritated that he was woken up before finding out who his father was. Only Sterling Archer could survive a Cobra bite and still complain about the timing. And there you have it, the top 10 times Sterling Archer should have died, but somehow didn't. Whether it's his supernatural luck, his incredible tolerance for pain, or just the universe's twisted sense of humor, Archer continues to cheat death with the same casual arrogance he brings to everything else. Maybe that's what makes him the world's most dangerous spy. Not his skills, but his absolute refusal to die no matter what the universe throws at him. So what do you think? Did we miss any death-defying moments from everyone's favorite functional alcoholic spy? Drop your favorite Archer should be dead moment in the comments below, because let's be honest, we could probably do a top 50 list and still be scratching the surface. And if you enjoyed watching Sterling Archer cheat death for 10 straight minutes, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got plenty more animated chaos coming your way. Until next time.